Hi everyone, that's Sergey, Infinite Consciousness, and it's the first video of the podcast series, Masters podcast, and here I wanted to talk a little bit about the idea and my first guest, with which I filmed this video. The idea came to me in early 2021 when I was flying from Serbia to Russia through Istanbul, Turkey, and the billboard in the new airport of Istanbul told your brand. I was okay. I'm talking with myself, or universe says me something, and the idea was to kind of share a precious thing I had, the idea of this podcast. Because I knew some realized masters from different places, different cities, different countries, and I am a master, and I so much enjoyed this conversation one-on-one when we just called each other, talked about different stuff, it was so vibrant, so alive, so fulfilling. I love this so much, and the idea was kind of share with the world, with others, this sort of vibe, communication between we're pretty aware people, let's say, and the idea came to me in early 2021, but I'm doing it just right now in the end of 2024. Many things changed, but some things rearranged. For example, I want to start from my guests with the from Russia maybe, and now I feel that I have some content in the Russian on my channel, so I wanted to start it from English language. And my first guest today in this podcast is Hubert Lasocki, master from Poland, and my dear friend. We know each other from about 5 years ago, from some popular social network, let's say, and we're writing many posts and sharing our personal transformation during mastery, integration, whatever you want to call it, and started to communicate, and we met in this lifetime in early 2020. When I was in Poland, we hanged out, and there was a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. We were in Warsaw for some time, and then we were in Krakow and discovering the place, discovering the citadel, what it calls, castle, castle, beautiful castle that is in Krakow. We ended up like taking a picture when dragon, statue of dragon, just breathing fire, and then a few months ago COVID started accidentally, and all the transformations was the planet was going through. So yeah, it's beautiful, interesting man, master, if you wish, and the idea to talk, have a podcast or interview or some kind of this with Hubert was to do it kind of spontaneous style, and this perfectly fit up because we wanted to do the interview podcast for some time. I was filming from Moscow, Russia, and he was filming from Poland, not from Poland. He born and raised in Poland, but he was filming from Portugal. Beautiful place, Ericeira, near the ocean, and we had a good time, and I enjoyed this pretty much, and I'm excited to share this with all of you. Some of you may know myself or Hubert, some know, but I'm sure many of you, maybe everyone, will find it pretty interesting. So in this series of podcasts, I wanted to show different masters, where people talking about themselves, to kind of show that master can be pretty different. And nowadays, because the old standards was about Yeshua, also known as Jesus, and Buddha, Gautama, Shakyamuni, you know, these kind of old standards, they were great, but modern times pretty challenging, pretty much changing with internet technology, many things that are changing, and that many of you know. So it was like idea to share communication between, let's say, aware people, and to show how we go through some daily stuff, daily life, staying here and being present on this planet, in this beautiful physical vessels, physical bodies. So I invite you to watch our conversation. If you want, you can comment, and maybe I or Hubert will answer something on that, but let's see our conversation. So I invite you to first issue of Masters podcast.
Yeah, and I have here I'm in Ericeira, and like I told you, in Puerto Escondido there is like many people say that it's a vortex, and I really feel there, like in Mexico, I have a lot of synchronicities, and the life just flows spontaneously. This area, to me, is my personal feeling. And in Ericeira, I have very similar. I met my neighbor from Mexico.
Wow.
I couldn't meet people in Poland, my neighbors from the past, from the school, from my childhood. And I meet here. Ericeira is a small town, surfing town. Like it's not even well communicated between other cities. Town.
Yeah, kind of big village or small town.
Yes,
Not
not
village, but yeah.
not a village, but not a city.
Yeah. You surfing or no? You tried to?
I can surf, but I'm not surfing at the moment.
Okay. Too cold. Plus
But
20.
my friends here and in Mexico, they surf every day. So for me, they are surfers, but I'm not surfing every day. So
Yeah. So you know how to do it.
enthusiast sometimes once a few months. No, I was surfing 10 times in my life, but
Okay. And how you?
I think I will come back to this sport. It's really I like it. Not I'm in a better form now. Like it needs like you have to be fit. I was running last half year and I feel good physically.
Every day? Something like that?
Not every day, but 2 times a week. Sometimes often, sometimes small breaks, but overall I started running like regularly.
Wow, interesting. And how it changed your
So
feelings of?
it was the last. I've never thought I will be running. Like it was the last sport I could enjoy. Like it's tiring, stressful, and painful, but it brings me such refreshment in the body, aliveness, and sometimes I like to go to the gym, like to move my body. Sometimes I go regularly for a month too, then a little break. Then I like movement, so I'm not super fit and super everyday practicing something, but my body, and running is amazing to my body. Like
That's cool.
And along the coast, running with the ocean views, scenic views, it's double.
Cool. I just remembered when I was in Cancun about 10 years ago. Yeah, I was one day maybe I was running and it was pretty cool. And now I don't like such activities pretty much. Just used to more calm stuff. But yeah, I remember the ocean. The ocean is quite good thing, right?
I don't know. There is. I feel much better at the ocean when I have like big horizons, because Ericeira is like on the hill, cliffs, many cliffs, and you're not directly flat on the beach, but you see, like from the mountain, and I really love it. Like
combination of mountains and the sea, ocean.
cliffs, long shores, kilometers of beaches, and amazing. I like this place.
Cool. I heard that in Portugal they have some interesting town where the waves are just too high. Maybe you heard about it. I know.
Mazare.
Nazareth. Okay.
I wanted to go there,
Okay.
but I'm having less and less time. So I think I've been there 15 years ago.
15.
Yeah.
That's good. How many?
Years ago, I've been in
50
Portugal
years ago.
now. I traveled on my bicycle.
Yeah. That was the one topic I wanted to discuss with you, or kind of mention in the video recording, because you mentioned it in some sort of posts or whatever. But it's really interesting because when I was in Bosnia, like when it was in February, March this year. I met a girl from Germany, and she usually have bike trips for herself throughout Europe, like France, and she went to Greece and Turkey. So she had a really long route. Is it often people just go biking, and
Yeah.
many people do that in Europe, for example.
At the moment, I think yes. When I was traveling on bicycle,
Mhm.
it was uncommon. It was even problem to buy special bags for traveling on a bike. I don't know how to say it in English.
Backpacks, whatever.
Bags for a bike.
Mm.
Mm,
Like when you
yeah,
right
yeah,
and left.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that time when I was traveling, it was quite rare. People looked at me that I'm traveling on a bike. They were like, really serious? Are you serious?
And what year it was? 2020, you don't remember?
27.
Oh, 2007, cool.
Yes, 27.
Yeah, 20.
So I told to my brother I've been here like 5 years ago, and he told me, no, you've been 15 years ago. 15 years ago? Let me check. Fuck.
Mm. That's crazy. So you started from Poland to through the Europe, right?
I traveled like for different countries, but in Portugal I was just I took a plane to Barcelona.
From which?
Barcelona to Lisbon by bike. So,
Cool.
so yeah, I enjoyed. And it's really nice on the bike. It's much different than by car or by train. You know, sometimes I had like tough days or some small injuries that for that time I was taking a train, for example, from one city to another. Like for a rest.
Yeah, of course, because you're living in a tent, because day after day you're just cycling.
But overall, on the bicycle, it's my favorite. I like also hiking, but now I travel to different spots. I like to rent a bike locally, explore more like in circles around the place I stay. And I don't have to carry my bags and clothes with myself. I leave it at the hotel. I have every day a place to sleep. I don't have to figure it out every day.
Yeah. And you, when you were doing bike trip, you was sleeping in the tent or some hostels, people?
Sometimes I slept in the wild places in a tent. You know, in Bosnia and Herzegovina, there are many left houses after war, so
Really, you just
slept at empty houses.
And you stayed in some of them.
Yeah.
Wow, what an experience.
Yeah, that was funny because there were many beautiful houses. destroyed after the war, but you still had a beautiful garden, for example, and roof overhead. So
That's
that's
strange. You are you sure there is no one living right now? Because maybe some live, just some left for the season, maybe.
you
Or
know
you don't know.
it was like empty, ruined a bit. So
Okay. Yeah.
I think even somebody would be angry on me. I'm it's nothing harmful. Like
Yeah. Just.
not living trash. I'm not destroying anything.
Yeah.
But I was, young and stupid too. So
You're trying to left the place not like worse than it's been before, right?
yeah.
Basically, like. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, that's cool.
and I
That's
think
cool.
all my life I was traveling a lot and always being in the move. I tried few times to have a house and live in one place and be more localized, to have my home base. But after 1 year or two, was feeling stuck. I wanted to move somewhere, to explore, to some freshness. And
Yeah.
I spent in Poland, and it's enough. I'm tired. I was so happy when I landed in Portugal and just left the plane, and it was just a breeze of freshness.
Yeah, of course. But when you was a kid, you was living in the same city, like studying school or etc. Or you was traveling sometimes.
I was changing schools. I was changing houses with my parents. We lived in different places from different
So
circumstances.
this kind of traveler vibe was from the beginning, right?
Exactly. I've
Mhm.
never had, since my childhood, one house, one place where I grew up. Maybe that's because my childhood was disrupted. Maybe now I'm all the time in this movement. I don't know. Maybe it's
But the
maybe
pattern, right?
maybe pattern, some kind of disease of a traveler. I don't know.
Yeah. I was thinking about ask the question, what are you running from when you said that you started running half a year ago?
But no,
Just
it's not running away. It's rather uh, experiencing, being open to life.
mhm.
When you're stuck in a one place, you are like closing down, closing. It's safe, comfortable, but I know that everything is within us. But if we physically change location, I think it's different. Are you there? Something
something a little bit yeah. Mm-hmm. So
How is your life?
yeah, my life is cool. I actually wanted to what I wanted just to I used to have a conversation with different friends, masters, and the idea of this kind of video. w- Will we upload this part, next part, whatever, or both? The idea was to kind of share this type of easy flowing conversations when, you know, like getting each other's, because the topics can be like about traveling, about other things. Yeah. So the idea was kind of like that. My life is cool. My life is pretty simple now. I live in Moscow in the apartment with
Drones.
Huh?
Wow.
I don't hear anything about. The world is going through crazy times. I'm aware about it, but I kind of feeling myself in my own safe space. So yeah, it's kind of rude awakening. What? Yeah, so I
You want to
respect
stay in
all
Russia,
the. Huh?
and you want to stay in Russia, or you think, I don't know, to live maybe in a calmer place?
Um, Today my apartment, yeah, I living with girlfriend, and today this place feels safe for me, and what's inside of you is like sort of
Yeah.
safe space. The outer things I kind of not bother you, or I kind of respect what people come through, because for many it's challenging times. And living in Poland, maybe and something about it. Yeah.
Hearing every day about the war, it's. I'm not into that, but you feel it. You feel the angriness of people, fear. It's. I feel it. Like.
Do you watch some sort of TV, or you're just checking out or internet?
No, but it's everywhere. There are like news. You hear it. Like if you want or not, you see it. I'm not into politics much, but sometimes I'm checking what's going on, if if we have war or not. If I
Uh,
COVID or something, just last once for a few days, I'm checking news.
mhm. I was doing sort of this for some time, and at some point I just think, okay, I see some news about it, what it gives me, how can I help, and if it not serves me, I just kind of how to say, saying, okay, I kind of aware what's happening, but I'm not don't want to invest my energy in this type of thing pretty much. So I kind of aware that there's a deep reasons for this sort of stuff. We've seen COVID, right? And it's kind of part of global, you can say, awakening maybe, or something like this. Different naming, yeah. But uh, uh, by the way, you wrote a book. You have done many different things in your life, and I heard you wrote a book. I haven't read it, to be honest, but I wanted to hear something from you about it. Even I maybe read one of your posts, and you said you mentioned a sort of war in it, or maybe I'm like misunderstood.
I think I wrote this book, and I'm amazed because I wrote about AI before ChatGPT. I wrote about wars before it happened. And I don't even remember my book in every detail, but
Of course. What year you wrote
I
it?
read it once, and Some people send me fragments of my book, quotes. I don't remember that I was writing it. I have to read it, I think it's, I know this book, I think, was difficult for many people to read because
What inspired you to write it in the first place? And why you thought I'm going to write a book? What was before that?
at that time I was doing my integration and awakening, so it was like a therapy for me.
Okay, so it calmed you down.
Doing something.
Okay.
I like to write, and just started writing, and it started flowing. I was surprised because I really connected with my writing part and started channeling the future. And I like my writing aspects. They are just good writers, and I've never thought that I've never planned to be a writer or write books, or I've never tried to be good at it. But many people like it, so I write sometimes. I had a 6-month break. I wrote maybe 1-2 articles, but before that I was publishing every week something for almost a year. No, I was publishing like 3-4 articles per month. But I would say it was a moment for me when I was really transforming and integrating, and I was living by these traumas, issues, problems.
When you was writing it
When I
constantly.
was awakening, like trying to no, for me, it's awakening is like one point when our consciousness is opening, and then comes integration of it, embodiment. And it took me years. It took me around 10 years to be the moment where I am now. I'm done with it. I'm done with spirituality, so-called. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if I will be publishing or writing anything spiritual. Maybe something fun, but entertaining. But I want to be a human. I came here to be a human, to enjoy human life. And there are so many teachers, spiritual gurus. It's a different place. I've been there like 10 years ago, and I don't need it, and I don't want to replicate it.
Oh, maybe okay. You don't want to replicate the old stuff, but you can use new style of it, or you don't inspired by it.
For me, new style is just living the life as a master and
And what
showing
do you mean by that?
new qualities. For example, people I meet during traveling, like so-called digital nomads. I would say entire my life I was a digital nomad. I didn't know that.
Now you know. Naming.
Yes, but these people really enjoy freedom. They want good lifestyle. They want to serve. They want to explore. They want meet people. They are entrepreneurs, but they are independent. And many of these people, they don't need relationships. For example, there are no couples. all single people, happy people.
Free. I love freedom by myself, and I love traveling. But what you've seen in it, do you seen? Have you seen that they're really happy, or maybe they're kind of running a little bit from something? Or what your experience? You met lots of people of that kind, right?
Not,
Huh?
of course, every person is different, but all of these people probably every person goes through some difficulties and
It's life, kind of.
But those people I met in Mexico who traveled through different countries, lived in different cultures, different countries, speak different languages, they are different. They are in every sphere different people to me, like a new quality. It's not because of how many places they visited, just because of openness, freedom, not fearing of changes, of losing everything, being open to friendship, to relationships, not only one option, but open relationships. And doesn't mean that having sex with many people as much as possible, but just real friendship. And and I stayed in the city for a year, and it's compared to that, it's poor for me. Like, people have luxury cars, they live in a boring apartments, they don't have any lifestyle and just working and sleeping and eating, looking for better cars, better apartments, better houses, but it's still empty. People don't go out, people don't meet with others, there is no social life. People are angry on the streets.
Maybe some social life, I don't know.
Sad at the stores, like there is no aliveness, no life. I know that there are unique personalities that are different, but I don't know. For me, being a master is exploring new ways of working, experiencing relationships, different standards of abundance, different standards of owning your time, your space, because everything is outdated. The way how people work, how they live, how they build families, the role of families, what does it mean to be a man or woman if we need it. Like, there is a lot of things when the consciousness is rising, all of these old structures just disappears, and we are here to explore and show new potentials and be an example of living new life. And for me, I like technology and AI, so I'm bridging my consciousness with AI, with technology. I feel how I'm very connected to technology. At the same time, I love nature. It's not like I can be only that or that. I'm full on in technology and nature and spirituality, and it's blending. It's and being a master for me is exactly that. Nobody lived the life as we are going to live in these times with technology and consciousness, and it requires new standards.
Kind of.
New governments, new education systems, new governments, new currencies.
Everything new, but that's important to not new, not to be just replace of other, but working on the same pattern. So it kind of be something really new, not just replace of the symbols and yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I'm watching it, I'm observing, and I feel like directions that I could go explore by myself.
Mhm.
But I think people who are aware, awakened, being a standard means that, not teaching meditation, workshops of spiritual things, how to clean your chakras, or ayahuasca, or eating mushrooms, or psychedelics. It's all I would say stages of awakening,
Mhm.
but new mastery. Being a teacher for me, it doesn't look like in the old days, mystery schools or gurus and students.
Oh, you're saying that you think that teaching is okay, but maybe some new style, or you just saying that teaching is bad? Uh, uh,
No, it's useless because people learn just by living. Every person just attracts things that they need, and we don't have to create churches or
Not
spiritual
saying about churches. Okay, okay, okay.
circles or mm, mm, groups. Um, I feel that everything's gonna be more free, easy, and what I see, everything evolves, expands in my life naturally, like without any plans, agendas, and goals. It just all in present moment. It sounds cliche, but mm, the old way of teachings was, a guru, Jesus, or Adamus, or whoever, and they had students. They were writing books, courses.
You wrote a book. I remind me.
Yeah, but it was entertaining. That time, I thought that maybe I will be a spiritual teacher. Maybe I will inspire people and help them awaken faster, easier, better.
Like in the,
It's a
like in the.
all late, all thinking, all spiritual bullshit.
So you tried to be a teacher, or you even haven't tried it in your.
I tried and felt, no, the fuck, it's not the way I want to do this. I don't want students. I want
Not so funny.
them. If somebody asks me for chakras or whatever, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't understand. I'm not spiritual. Leave me alone. I'm a normal human.
Okay, okay.
I'm working. I have a company. I'm making money. I'm not interested about meditation, awakening. Leave me alone. Yeah, okay. And,
Maybe you just started from the
there's
student vibe.
there is very little really awakened people. So I don't expect that I'm gonna meet them in daily life. I accepted this.
So you accepted that you can talk only with kind of normal people, or
Yes,
people.
I accepted this, and I feel good with that. Mm, I'm not showing my But sometimes people feel it, that there is something different, and they go in the directions of conversations that are deep. But 90% of people are like not awakened and stupid. So
Why to focus on 90%? You
maybe
can focus.
I have calls with my master friends, and that's it. I don't need to propagate it. I prefer to live my silent, masterful life. I don't want to
And
be Joe Dispenza or another business guru. It's old to me. It looks pretty, but it's it's a feeling. It's not clean energy to me. This kind of guru and students relationship.
so you don't see there can be a healthy relationship of some sort of it.
I don't. I haven't met it in any spiritual circle. Clean energy. Even in Crimson Circle, there are power games and manipulations. And it's okay, like it's how we been doing that for ages.
That's interesting question, topic, whatever. Because how I perceive this type of thing. I don't know. You can say that there are some awakened people that know kind of non-awakened, and there can be some energy dynamics between. And I don't know. You're trying to do one-on-one sessions with some people or no? For example,
I tried, but I have no patience. I'm not.
you see.
I'm not compassionate.
That's
I
rough.
hear all of this bullshit. I'm getting angry, annoyed, and then fuck off, leave me alone. I wanna play these things. Go on.
So you see that these sort of relationships, kind of master students, teacher, student, whatever, it kind of have some sides inside. So some can piss you off as a student, whatever. So you start. Some can like to play the power games. So you kind of get into
No,
it, or
I'm just surprised how I started to be very selective. In the past, I tried to be good to everyone, agree with everyone, be happy with everyone, be polite to everyone. And now more I feel and say no to many things. I don't want to hear bullshit. I'm done with it. If you want, play your games, enjoy, leave me alone. Don't lose my time. That's it. I don't judge. Just fuck off.
that's easy position.
And nobody has to like me. Nobody has to agree with me. I don't have to prove anyone that I'm enlightened, awakened, or realized and embodied, enough embodied or not enough, fully embodied or not. I don't fucking care about this. That's I have some people that they are sending all the time is some kind of books, fragments, quotes. I'm telling them I'm not interested. Thank you. I'm not reading books.
programming.
And Hubert, you lose connection with your spirit. You've been so spiritual, and now, but maybe you will have more time. You will come back to self. No, I'm back.
So you kind of retired from all the spiritual
Yes, I
stuff.
feel retired from spirituality.
And okay, and how it looks, how it feels, how it
It's such
you
a relief. Being a
yeah.
spiritual person is such a tiring, like a lot of responsibilities. I was responsible for the planet, for the people, for people around me, for my family, for all of the problems, all of the people around me, for the planet. I took so many responsibilities to help planet survive because I am still awakened, so I have to help others. A lot of bullshits.
Okay, okay. I hear you. I hear you, and maybe it seems to me like maybe it's sort of one on another, like extreme. It's like you took responsibility for everything, and you're tired of this shit. And then you say, no, 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 nothing. I'm not responsible for anything. Maybe it's kind of can be some balance between these sort of extremes.
I think spirituality is very like for Western people and European people because I met many conscious people, very aware. They don't think about spirituality, how to be spiritually developed or awakened. They don't even have that kind of words in vocabulary. So, and they are authentic, and it's like they don't need it. They understand everything what I'm talking about, but Hubert, we are talking about this. It's normal that we have a soul, this, and this. I feel it like it's true, but why to talk about this if it's natural?
Okay, okay. Maybe some have it from the kind of from the start, from the beginning. If you're talking about Mexico, is kind of sort of special place. Every place is special, of course, but Mexico is the like interesting.
There are many places filled with spiritual people, hippie villages, towns. And I'm laughing like I have a lot of yogis, spiritual teachers, healers. It's a comedy, It's
What?
nothing yes with spirituality in my meaning. But these people are good and interesting and curious, and I'm okay with that. But what I wanted to say
About teachers, yoga teachers, or some sort of that.
yes, but I don't know. I lost my sentence.
Lost the thought, right?
Yeah. And among all of the spiritual teachers, healers, life coaches, business coaches, among these people there are, for example, native people like that. They are very connected to nature. They are not well educated, but they are authentic, real, and they look at this and it's weird that those spiritual teachers want to help bring help to those native people, poor Mexican people. Mexican people are wise and they're not stupid.
So maybe this stuff.
Generalizing, but no, I think that so-called spirituality is a disaster. It's bad.
Maybe, yeah, I know there's the different types of this phenomenon. You can say like starting from religions, starting from some like teachings, whatever. But maybe you met people more conscious, more aware because you attracted such souls, guys. What do you think about it?
Probably yes, but I've never met a spiritual teacher that wasn't manipulative or cheating or something like that.
What you call manipulation? Or so if you would be a spiritual teacher, do you or you don't want to associate yourself with that because if you don't see some kind of good guy in your meaning, maybe you can be such or no.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be a spiritual teacher, believe me. Maybe in my hidden way, like not direct way. All of the artists, I mean good artists, authentic artists, are spiritual teachers, but they are not talking about spirituality. They are just it.
That's funny because one of the topics I wanted to discuss with you personally was the art, because I heard that you were artist, sort of. You painter some on canvas or not really. Can you
I was
tell
painting.
something about that?
Always I was painting, but I like to paint. I have a skill through many lifetimes, so I could be a famous painter, but I don't want to be. I like to paint, and that's it. I paint for myself. I don't fucking care who watches this or if it's stored in the house.
So, for example,
I was thinking about it. Okay, I have a talent. I could be a painter. People love my paintings, but I don't fucking care. I don't want to show my paintings, visit exhibitions, selling, and it's like around the art is also like a lot of games, power games in promoting art.
Okay. Interesting. We were talking about the spirituality, and you said that it kind of messed with power games, right?
Yeah.
And now you're talking about art, and you kind of have been an artist for a while, right? So you sell the pictures, you lived on that money, or there is
I'm
was
not
no
in
such
this
period?
lifetime a famous artist. I was painting.
Okay, but you were selling.
I sold few paintings, and I have a lot of my paintings, but I'm not promoting it. I'm not selling it. I'm not exhibiting it. I like to paint. I'm not painting every month. I'm painting. When I'm painting a lot, and then have a break and painting again. But painting is for myself.
You don't want to share it.
I like entrepreneurship. I like my business, and I like dealing with clients. I like real business, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm making money on making traditional business with AI. It grounds me, gives me fun, creativity.
So it feels better for you, right?
Yes, and I can, I always can paint, I always can write. But it's different when you don't have to make a profession from it. You don't feel a pressure of. If you want to be a writer, you have to write all the time. You have to publish your books. You have to promote your books. You have to. The same with paintings. It's painting or writing is just 10%. The job around promoting it, distributing, managing, it's completely different story.
But
Is 10% that brings me joy, my creative expression, but I don't have desire to making money of it or working on it.
yeah, okay. I just thought about new ways. You were talking that master can be like showing or embodying whatever new ways of being. And I'm curious what you think about, for example, just painting or just writing without agenda.
Can be like yes, of course. It can be like that, I think, and I'm doing like that, but I paint for myself. It expands me. It gives me. It brings changes in my life physically. It's my energy work. And it's my meaning of this art, and I'm feel fulfilled just of creating it, but I have no other desires like to showcasing it or selling or making a business from it the old way.
And how about the new way?
If someone gonna buy it or will be happy or wants to buy it, perfect, I'm happy. But
okay, but do you show your pictures or no?
No, I have Instagram, but no, I'm not actualizing it for 5 years probably or something like that.
Wow, big time. But how people can buy your art when they don't see it?
I don't want to sell it. Like, I don't fucking care. I created it. It's my private art, and I sold few paintings, and I don't want to sell my paintings because I like them.
Yeah, now we know. Now we know. You just don't want to let go.
Last painting I was selling, I was thinking, fuck, I really like this painting. I don't want to sell it, but it was for my best friends for wedding. So I'm happy that they have it in their bedroom.
So if it's your friend, that you can see it sometimes.
Okay.
Because you can see it sometimes, because it's your friend. That's interesting.
To sell to random people, and I don't know. I'm weird, I'm not a traditional master or.
That's cool.
I do what I want to do, and Sometimes it's getting popular, people are buying. Sometimes it's invisible and hidden. I'm okay with that.
That's good. That's good. Talking about creativity, I sometimes sort of writing sort of music, but music you can write it for yourself, but it gives a lot of joy to sharing it. What do you think about? What do you feel about your art as a painter? Do you enjoy sharing your creativity, or you enjoy just doing it for yourself? How it feels to you?
It depends. It's a lot of logistics, like showcasing. but I'm writing. I really enjoy sharing it, and I prefer writing these days because it's just text, you copy paste, and that's it. With paintings, you need space for painting, and when I'm traveling, I don't have my brushes and paints, and maybe if I would have my place where I stay and have my things, maybe I will start painting again. But when I change locations and houses, it's not practical.
Yeah. I can see because of the planes, the luggage, all the stuff.
So I really enjoy sharing sometimes my articles.
Do you plan to continue this writing, or you don't think about that?
No, writing, I think I will continue. What? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, I'm writing all the time. Maybe last half year I wasn't publishing, but I'm a bit rearranging my life. So, I was writing about sad things, about my integrations, traumas, about death, awakening. And when I'm doing it, I have to find a new topic, something
More lighter or better.
more. I don't know, maybe all the time I'm thinking like maybe to go more into entertainment or maybe more into business. In general, I like writing, but like not about spirituality.
You're just tired of writing about spirituality, right? Okay. I had the thought to maybe share some when we like upload this video, if we choose to share some sort of projects you have like Substack or YouTube, but you don't kind of plan to continue this stuff, right?
I don't know at the moment. At that moment I paused my regular writings. Probably I will be continuing, but don't know when. I don't want to make any promises.
Yeah. I got you.
When people started paying me for my writing, it was very stressful because I had to write,
At the time, you enjoyed it. We were talking about a year ago, maybe half a year. You enjoyed it, the process,
Yes,
right?
I enjoy, but when you doing it for fun and nobody expects nothing from you, it's natural ease. But when people pay you upfront for a year for your writing, then you are thinking, okay, nice, thank you for the money, but then I promised something, I have to deliver it.
And topics are going, yeah. So that's about promises, right?
Yeah.
High promises.
So when the year ended, I was so happy. I canceled all of subscriptions. I don't want your money. I don't want to feel
Give it back.
on my writing. But
Yeah, so
at some point, it was a good motivation.
it was just experience, like you wanted to have an experience to write and have money for it, and you had this experience, and said, okay, good. Now I'm going next.
Please. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, talking about the creativity, to be honest, when I was studying, I thought about, I loved music. My creativity had a lot with music. I write sometimes, but haven't tried any book, but now, for now. Yeah, but talking about creativity and music, I was thinking that I kind of have a gift to just make music and do this type of thing. But I thought that I would study the professional for a professional musician. I finished music school, but when I thought about studying, I haven't go to the like high education, what it called in English, and I thought that's good that I didn't go for that, because I would have felt pretty tired of this. When you are free to just make music, like songs or just music pieces when you want, and as much as you want, you're free. But when you have to study lots of music history and etc., lots of composers, okay, you know many things, but at some point I thought about myself that I would have sickness of this amount of information and music, and so not hating it that subjects. I thought that's good. I hadn't choose the education in that sphere. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of understand when you're talking about this about like paintings, why you haven't chose it to be your main kind of topic for one moment.
This lifetime I had to cleanse everything, empty out myself from any expectations, any old patterns, and I'm open for new. I'm not telling that there is something wrong with creating art, but as you said, maybe there will be a new way of expressing ourselves without this old burdens of heaviness, of these old energies, because behind art or relationships or businesses, work, there are so many heavy energies, burdens, and we as the masters, we are going beyond that.
Yes, of course, and we can.
This is creating a new standard. This is showcasing people how to live new energy life beyond all of these structures, beyond beliefs, beyond old laws.
Yeah, okay, and how are you doing it with the IT sphere working? Do you work much, or do you tired of your working right now, or you're inspired of it and you feel that it's light and
I
just
feel I'm working smart. I work as much as I want with clients that I like, with the projects I want.
and how much time it takes usually in a week, for example, like some
It depends. Sometimes I work entire day. No, I've never worked entire day because I work a bit in the morning, then I go for a walk or something, spend time in nature. Then I have ideas, I record my ideas. I'm coming back home, eat something, and then again working a bit. It's also fluid, it's not 8 hours of work. Sometimes I work 1 hour a day, sometimes I don't count these hours because it depends. I work as much as I need, but I don't
Does it feel easy for you?
it doesn't overwhelm me. I can do every day whatever I want. Like work became a part of my slow life.
So you feel it's pretty easy for you to working with
Yes,
people you like and doing project with you.
It released burdens of work, hard work, and it became easy for me at this moment. Even it's IT/AI is very disruptive and challenging
What I mean?
area. It's changing really, really fast. Like every week, every month, every day we have new applications, new options, new models, and it's everyday changing environment. I enjoy it because I like that kind of changes. I'm open and surfing these waves of changes. It's good.
So something new always getting in, and
I also feel that this technology will support people on many levels, and it brings me a lot of joy and fun to participate in it. It's my physical connection with Earth technology. I can.
so you kind of feeling that your sort of job or work will make people's life more easy, right?
I think it's like feeling that this area attracts my soul, and I shine my light, and I don't know. I feel fulfilled, and I've never expected this. That after my awakening, I will be back into business, into IT, technology. But there's a part within me that I have a feeling that all my life I was waiting for these times, for technology, innovation, AI. This is something very exciting to me.
Yeah.
And I wonder that if I more work in it or feeling it, because I feel entire planet how it grows with AI. And as a master, I think I am an angel of technology.
Okay, so you chose that sphere to be like present.
Yeah.
At these times.
And it's my secret teachings, because nobody knows that. Nobody see my light or something like that, my consciousness. I don't have to talk about consciousness. Yeah, it's my way of being a standard.
That's cool. That's cool. Like it sounds like uh, what a word. Just silent work on your with what you love to work.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I enjoy that it gives me freedom. I can work in every place. I'm not attached to any place. I can change technologies. I'm not attached to technology, to one technology. I have small company, so I can go in every direction I want. When you have a big company, you cannot make drastic changes, pivot your business instantly. So now I'm jumping and experiencing the most exciting and interesting things to me.
Pitching waves.
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
And that's great. Great.
Yeah.